What's up, YouTube? Soul Invictus here, this time bringing you a battle between Deve and myself. He will be commanding Mighty Lusitani. I will be Iceni. And so this is game 2 actually for the domination tournament. And hopefully you guys enjoy. And without further waiting, let's go forth and enjoy this replay. And so yeah, I'm gonna go for classic Iceni strategy of mine. It's gonna be hard versus Lusitani, especially in the end of a mighty player like Deve. And yeah, if I recall this battle right, it was pretty epic. Pretty darn epic. Almost there, guys. We are almost there. So as you see, I have 2 War Dog. Yeah, kind of a messed up Iceni build. Tried something versus Lusitani. The result were not the one I expected, but that is okay. Ahoy! For glory's sake! So let's go over my build real fast. So we're gonna have Levy free, Chosen Sword, Heroic Noble, Veteran Rider, 2 Celtic Warhounds, Chariots down center. Scouts, riders, ready to basically pin down units for my chariots to do their job. Levy Freeman up front. We're gonna have a Painted Warrior, Heroic Noble right over Nya. Chosen Swords, Spear Band, Levy Free, and another Veteran Riders for Deve. So it's gonna be 4 Skitarii Cav. Front live of Skitarii Spearmen, 4 of them. Good choice. Veteran Shield Warrior, Noble, Lusitani Noble. Epic unit. Epic unit. Lusitani Guerrilla there. Another one right there. And there we're gonna see 2 slingers. 2 Iberian slingers. And so skirmish wise, he's got the upper hand. And this is a mistake actually by me. Lusitani have, no, apologies. Iceni have those epic slingers, and so I should be fielding some, but I'm gonna go for melee rush. Hashtag chariots for life. No, I'm just kidding. I fucking hate H-tag code, but I just did one. Shame on myself. And they're not realizing those guys are fucking guerrillas getting molested. It is okay. And plus this fire, so right in the beginning I lose 10 of these cav. That's not the end of the world. They're not meant to kill anyway. So I'm gonna work for Deve flank there. And Deve is very good at, and at this point I wouldn't feel good at all in the Deve shoes. But he's gonna handle it pretty well. So as you see, Iceni is pushing for this flank. We see the War Dogs in the back. Let's just enjoy this for a moment. So yeah. So I'm struggling to get in the fight I want because he's got those slingers. I cannot push with my center, especially with those sorry, how you call them? Lusitani Guerrilla? Yeah, especially with these guys I must be very careful with my chariot. Then I'm gonna try to start the fight. He wisely pulled back, and as you see there, I mean, fucking playing with fire over there. It wouldn't take much for his guerrilla to get some shot on my chariots and just destroy my vibe. Or we're gonna see an attempt to start the fight once again on my part. Running down my own Levy Freeman. I think there, yeah. So he's gonna counter charge me effectively enough. Heroic Noble coming in to support. And there I'm gonna try to use my chariots right away, which is going to be a mistake, but I mean it works quite often. So I figured, look, might as well try it. I'm gonna get charged without blunting anything with these guys. This is very bad for me. And so chariots are inbound. On this flank it's not going so bad for me. And yeah, Scutari Spearmen are routing. Veteran Shield are losing. They're up against good units. That's the reason why. My Cav got in there, 64 kill, not too bad, but they're dropping. And here we're going to see Iceni Chariots getting in there. No fire so far. And so Chariots are going to try to go into Lusitani army. And they will succeed, but they receive a shit ton of fucking javelin. And they will rout with only 100 and, let's say, 20 kill, I think. Around 20 kill. 118. So, not paying off for themselves, obviously. Did cause some havoc in there, but I had no units ready to jump in there. And there, this flank is going to be able to collapse on Lusitani flank. Dogs have been released right there, not getting a lot of kill. Not getting a lot of kill at all, actually. Heroic Nobles are down half strength, so this is terrible for me. They're... fucking hell. So mismicroing on a lot of aspects. This fight I am slowly but surely winning it. With those epic Heroic Nobles. Good units. Very good units. I'm gonna be able to collapse on Iceni flank, so at this point it doesn't look that bad for me. But I was pretty positive I had lost this one at the moment. Can I pull it back off? I do not know. You guys make the call. Is Soul Invictus going to do the impossible and come back with Iceni versus mighty Lusitani? And so, take your guess. Take your guess. Remember, this is against Deve. Very good player. Always hard to pull off a victory versus him. Always very hard, in my opinion. And so there, god damn it, we see Heroic Noble actually wanting to break. This is very bad for me. All around the battlefield, we see Lusitani just fucking doing what they please. Iceni, mighty Britannia, seems to be broken. Their Painted One are going to get a shit ton of kill there if they catch up to those Scutari Spearmen. Obviously, they're gonna tear them up. Here we have... I was surprised by this, actually. And so the charge was in there in the blob, focusing on Scutari Spears. And I get countered by Veteran Shield Warriors. Look at them. They're going to start to drop bomb big fucking time. So, yeah. Winning slightly, actually, against Veteran Shield Warrior. This is interesting. I was not expecting that. And here we're going to see those Heroic Noble trying to get a charge on a pin down Lusitani Noble. But oh my god, these guys are going down. Chosen Swords winning the fight there. Good job by them. Here we're gonna see those Veteran Shield routing. Heroic Noble gathering a shit ton of kill. And at this point the balance of power is backed into my favor. Am I doing it, guys? Oh, but get wrecked. I got caught by Lusitani Noble. Sorry, I missed this move. I was pulling back from these guys and he pinned them down with Arborian and he got his nice charge with Lusitani Noble. Here, miss micro from him could be very painful. Actually, gonna do a lot of damage to this Scutari Cav, but I'm under fire. Here, as you see, Painted Warriors are going to get an amazing charge in there. Just gonna fucking wreck these guys. And yeah, Heroic Noble there are going to gather good kills versus these Cav. Now I'm gonna be able to collapse actually on this Cav with my Painted One. Painted Warriors getting a shit ton of kill. That's very nice to see. Chosen Sword there, fucking lasting forever. How are they doing it? I am not positive. I don't know how. I mean, versus mighty units. So as you see, it's very close at this point, so it's actually in my favor until this happens. General getting caught. I failed to protect him with Spearband, and so they're gonna drop big time versus those two Scutari and this Lusitani Guerrilla on its way to reinforce. this is going to be brutal for me once I lose my general. As you see, Deve general is still in good shape. I mean, he still have relatively LT Lusitani noble ready to fight, and there those Levy Freemen are going to chase away those Iberian slingers. A part of me think he should just take both units and charge into those Levy Freemen. Maybe that's a bad idea though. Counter charge them maybe, I don't know. Here as he tried to pull back with his general, I'm gonna get a Fenzi charge versus his general, and just look at the kill those painted one are gathering. That's very good. And so here I let my chosen sword take the charge from these Lusitani noble, and I'm gonna send in heroic nobles. So at this point I was pretty damn confident I was winning this battle, to be honest with you guys. I feel, look, his general is going down. I'm winning the fight against his general. Here I am going to pin down both of his unit actually. As you see, those nobles are just everywhere. And unfortunately for me, those Lusitani noble will do what to me seemed like a pull through. Me and Deve discussed it. He assured me he clicked no attack order. So I just let it go, and this is going to be a game changer. At this point, it's GG, definitely. Those guys getting attacked in the rear, as it says in there, from Lusitani noble, and these guys just cannot withstand the might of Lusitani noble. And so this is a GG. I couldn't pull it back. Good job by Deve, I think. Always nice actually to lose a battle. To be honest, to lose a battle versus underdog faction like Lusitani, it means the other player went super creative, and I think it showed in this battle. He was in control, didn't accept the fight that were not needed nor favorable for him, and he countered my chariot perfectly. And heroic noble, I mean, doing their job, gathering nice kills. But now they're getting attacked in the rear, in the front, rear charge, so bam. They're done for. To be honest, at this point I was still pretty confident I could pull it off until I see my chosen swords Ralphing, because I mean I can just chase off these guys, it's gonna be okay, but then with the collapsing cav, I mean it's removed all hope I had. So I'm gonna pop fucking, yeah, head on. Let's enjoy the end of this battle in cinematic. So destruction all around the battlefield, rear charges. And they rout. So GG to my opponent. Pleasure playing versus Deve. And yeah, I'm gonna bring you guys game 3. By the way, I forgot to show you the link. I'm gonna do it, sorry, the Turney page that for Deve. It's on a Russian website, so it's always a pain in the ass to find it, at least for me, because I'm pretty retarded. Hopefully you guys enjoy. I'm gonna bring you game 3, and this is, by the way, a best of 5, so whoever wins 3 battle first gets to, I think, what is finals actually. And I'm gonna see you guys for game 3. Hopefully you all enjoyed. See you later.